Hi reception, hope you're okay, hope you're doing well. Thought I would read another story for you today. It's called There's No Such Thing as Monsters, and it's by Steve Smallman and Caroline Pedler, published by Little Tiger Press. What I'll do is I will read the blurb at the back. The blurb is a little bit of information about the book, tells you about it before we start. It says, Little Bear is so excited. He's going to sleep in his very own bedroom for the first time ever. But without his big brother there, Little Bear's new bedroom seems a bit scary. It's full of strange shadows and noises, and he's sure there's a monster that wants to eat him. Silly Little Bear, chuckles Big Bear. After all, there's no such thing as monsters, or is there? Let's see. Oh, look, he looked very scared on the front cover, pulling his quilt up over his face. Okay. I've got my own bedroom. I'm so big now, sang Little Bear excitedly. Big Bear was excited too. He had his bedroom all to himself at last. Off to bed, dozy head, chuckled Big Bear. Little Bear snuggled down and tried to go to sleep, but he couldn't. Everything felt different. The dark seemed so much darker without Big Bear there. Then, as Little Bear peered into the shadows, he saw... What do you think that shadow looks like? A monster! A big, scaly monster, all covered in spines, watching and waiting and ready to pounce. Big Bear, cried Little Bear. There's a spiky monster in my room and it's coming to get me. Do you think that shadow looks like a monster? Big Bear rushed in and turned on the light, but there wasn't a monster, just a floppy old toy on the back of a chair. Shadow looks much bigger, doesn't it? But it's just that little toy on the chair. Big Bear put it on his head and he did a silly spiky monster dance. Don't be a scaredy bear, shadows can't hurt you, he said. Little Bear snuggled down and tried to go to sleep, but it was just too quiet without Big Bear there. He tried humming a little song to keep the quiet out, and then he thought, what if there's something under my bed? Something that's keeping very still. Shh. He wriggled nervously over the edge, peeked underneath, and saw... a monster's tail! Big Bear, squealed Little Bear. There's a slimy monster under my bed and it's going to eat me. Oh, this here. He thinks it's a big monster tail. Do you think it is? Let's see. Big Bear rushed in and dived under the bed, but there wasn't a monster, just a stinky old sock. Big Bear put his hand in the sock and made stinky sock monster noises. Then he bundled Little Bear back into bed. Night, night, don't let the bed socks bite, chuckled Big Bear. Oh, he's always trying to cheer him up. Little Bear snuggled down and tried to go to sleep, but he felt lost in the middle of his big new bed. It was just too lonely without Big Bear there. Little Bear's lips started to wobble and he was just about to cry when he heard footsteps coming closer. Tip, tap, The door slowly opened. Who was it? It was Big Bear. There's no need to be frightened, Little Bear, he said. But I don't like being all on my own, sniffed Little Bear. Don't worry, said Big Bear. I've brought old Hoppity to keep you company. He tucked his favourite tattered toy into bed with Little Bear. Now you won't feel so scared, he said. Can you see Hoppity? You think that will make Little Bear feel better? Silly Little Bear, chuckled Big Bear as he went back to bed, frightened of monsters. Big Bear snuggled down in his bed and tried to go to sleep, but he couldn't. His bedroom seemed so empty without Little Bear there. Big Bear lay in the dark, humming a little song to keep the quiet out, and just then he heard a noise, a growly, snuffling noise. And it was coming from Little Bear's bedroom. Snuffle and snort. Oh no, thought Big Bear. Maybe there really is a stinky sock monster under the bed and it wants a little bear for its supper. Snuffle, snuffle, snort, snort. I'll save you, Little Bear, he cried, pushing open the door. But there wasn't a stinky sock monster, just a small bear, fast asleep, snoring loudly, in the growly, snuffly way that little bears do. Oh, look. The end. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care. Bye.